Hello world, this is another vlog. Today is Friday, September 5th, 2025. It's around 12:15 p.m. This vlog is a 10-minute raw, unedited talk about what is top of mind. I came on this vlog with this idea about uh AI. Like right now it's already it feels like time is just running out. I feel like already 2000s, 2010s, now we're already halfway through the 2020s. Like what how we evolve as construct, as mental, as beings. This is really like the where innovation is happening about. Like evolution of humanity is already happening in terms of like our daily operations, what we talk about, how we like there's a consistent evolution. And it feels like it's already like took shape in like 80s, and I feel like it's already like, oh, it's kind of sad, like everything's predicted or everything's over. I feel like everything's over like already. I've 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, like already so much for the development like that's needed for using technology to accelerate personal development. Like for me, this is the only kind of work that makes sense. The highest return on investment is like in evolving your own self. And what does that mean? That means in what you're thinking about all day, what you're able to explain in the moment. Like somebody asks you, what do you think about this? How do you feel about this? That's where it's revealed about your mental state and your paradigm, your worldview, and all these things. This is how we actually update, how we upgrade the software in our minds about our beliefs, convictions, a set of experiences and ideas, some information. So for humanity, the bicycle of the mind is using computers, and it becomes like at first it's like, what is the use of a computer? Very expensive, paperweight appliance. Okay, you can have spreadsheets. It takes so much time to enter it in. It's a high barrier. But we now it like flips and it inverts. It just gives you so much value like up front without asking you of any of very little work or input. So you can have deep conversations with AI mentors and assistants that are giving you value of like $1,000 per hour. Like imagine like a superhuman therapist that's always available to you, but instead of paying $100,000 per hour, you're paying them like 1 cent. It's like, so for an AI developer, and this is what I've been really doing, you have to upgrade your belief system. To be a founder, this is the real secret sauce. It's all the inner work about what you believe, how you see the world. Do you understand technology? Do you understand computers? Do you understand how the bicycle of the mind kind of works? So you can be like relaxed. You can be completely like lacking in many areas in terms of your abilities. You can be completely mediocre across the board, and then you can just but you understand the patterns of history, of people, of technology, and you see like and you know how to think. And then you can be essentially like Steve Jobs, and you can be Mark Zuckerberg, you can be Sam Altman. All these people, like the secret is like we all have the same levels of skills. We can all acquire a certain reasonable level of abilities in certain reasonable level of time, and we can navigate ourselves to acquire these skills or do these things. The most important thing is like your inner compass and seeing like what do you see in yourself. Are you a visionary? Are you able to create, innovate? And that means like, are you able to tap into those emotional brainwave systems that allow humans to create? So these have been studied in MRIs, and we know about brainwaves and frequencies. And like, if you're in a state of like this creative genius, that's like the power of like each individual. If they're able to see raw like data, just like think about the world in original like raw data terms, and then draw their own thinking, their own conclusions, their own observations about patterns. This is where the highest value is created. It's generated. If you're able to put together an app, a company, a mission statement, and repeat it and talk about how it's important, while nobody else is really seeing that, or nobody else is really gonna be clear about hammering home the real important critical vision, saying like what exactly is happening, what exactly is what are the patterns here, what are the flows of information, what's happening. That's like the role of the founder. It's like they see clearly like, hey, we need to do this so that 5 years from now we can be in a better place. So it's like seeing the trends of technology and how it's moving, and really understanding exponential advancement in technology. And it's about understanding sci-fi. Like sci-fi books authors, they've been like chronicling the future for decades. And one of them is like a Polish author, Stanisław Lem, who to me is like one visionary that just like sees clearly, while everybody else is like is living within the perspective of one individual human, while he kind of took a step back and was just like can see the process of the individual thinking and emotions existing in the larger context of knowledge and humanity's gain understanding of knowledge and self-awareness. So people like that, like we've already cracked the code. We've like people are live in their own kind of simulations, their own kind of worlds. But really, you can take a step back and you can be like, we can go to learn about the CIA and see how there are individuals that are excellent, that there are individuals that understand the world that we live in, and are not just like, because each individual, one of us, we all come from somewhere. We all come from like the peasant stock, or like the village, where so this is this is like the real truth. Like the people that have the power, they don't really have a lot of incentive to give inside power to some poor peasants in some fucking country, right? It's very clear to them, to people that have a lot of power and money, that they can convey they can convey the insights and the lessons and the patterns of like deeply understanding humanity, right? But then there are systems of like, communism, systems of control where the individuals are exploited in order to be cogs in this larger system. That's like the communist USSR system passed up until 89, where in Poland, or where I'm from, or like existing currently in Chinese communist China, where it has kind of found a real like working pattern, and so that's just like a whole nother fork in the road that humanity can take and not be free. Well, actually, that's another topic that's very interesting, because I mean, not be free, but it's like I see in those systems, those wildly effectively autocratic systems like CCP. It's like, okay, they have cracked some code of realizing like what are actually the good decisions to make in light of the technological explosion that is happening. And so anyway, going back to my point about okay, so my own journey is like becoming a founder is like, it's really about doing the inner work of believing in yourself, seeing like, okay, I trust my own instincts on this, then I'm gonna go all in. Okay, so ending this vlog with sending good thoughts and vibrations to you, the listener. Thank you for listening.